Okay. I think we are live. If you are in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Make sure all the settings are set up properly. It has been a while. Just make sure the teams are purple, green, blue, and orange are Team South. Hi, River Jessa. Loud and clear. Nice. Thanks for joining. How are you tonight? Awesome. So I'm just going to hit play and people will join. Hopefully. And we'll take it from there. So our teams today, we divided the map into north and south. Ethan, I absolutely did call my dad, and my dad actually called me as well. As the family's youngest father. Super sleepy. I am, yeah, I'm pretty tired. We had a big family outing, big Father's Day outing. I ate a little bit too much and in a little bit of a food coma. But not complaining, never complaining about eating too much. Let's take a look at the teams. We've got I Am Zach as the Mayans in purple. Two bushes tell us this is the Gurjaras being played by Socrates. Samero as the blue Dravidians. And on the other flank, we've got El Matador as the Britons, spawning opposite the Viper, playing as the Malay. His pocket, Ronin as the Mongols. Hi, Evanson. Thank you for joining. In red, Lewis as the Berbers, and their other flank, Savage as the Huns. Quite an appropriate name for that civilization, the Savage. Let's take a look at the map, see who spawned opposite who. We've got the Mayans opposite the Huns. Oh no, that might be very problematic for the Mayans, maybe. Hi, Chester. I am back. Maybe not every day. Maybe not every day, but definitely am back. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Oh, we got a rainbow-colored battle here with green being chased by red, teal chasing everyone. Wait up for me, guys. Let's see the 2v1 here. So let's take a look at the attack paths. We've got a bifurcated attack path between purple and teal. Then a bit of a neutral zone attack here between these two bases. And then a very interesting wall off here by El Matador. Hi, your mom. Very interesting wall off here against the Viper. Ooh. Not only are you playing against the Viper, but you are playing as the Britons. Although El Matador has played against the Viper before, so might know his playstyle. Might see, we'll see if the Malay can get his butt up to Castle and Imperial. Make use of those cheaper elephants. Hey, Kevin Campbell. Long time no see. Berbers, Huns, and Mongols. Yeah, deadly. Super deadly combo. Don't forget the Malay. Berbers, Huns, Mongols, and the Viper. It doesn't matter what civ he has. Let's see him if he gets up to late game and starts getting out those incredibly powerful Malay heavy units. Okay. Teal has managed to break his way in here. Like I said, the Mayans might need some backup here against the Huns. Do you go plumed? Not really a infantry civilization, the Huns, so the plumed bonus, they're a little bit wasted, but maybe you can go Eagles with El Dorado, 100 HP, but that's late game. We'll see how our Mayan can stop the Hunnic aggression. In the meantime, it is our Berber who is exploring and discovering what the heck is going on here. Of course I remember. I remember all you guys. Kevin, Chester, Cigar, River Jessa, your mom. I remember everyone. And I feel horrible that I haven't live streamed in a while, but yeah, I think I got a little cocky. I think I said, you know what, I'll be gone for a week or two with the newborn. And then the universe basically dumped a big LOL on me and said, oh, you think a week or two? Absolutely not. Here we go. High octane battles. We've got the Hun chasing the Mayan. Oh, will he get there in time? No, the Mayan escapes. The Mayan escapes. The Berber might want to throw in a villager or two into here. Although remember, I think now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the Berbers no longer move faster in Dark Age, or is it just 5% faster? Yeah, just 5% faster in Dark Age. Their real speed kicks in Feudal with a 10%. Yeah, River Jessa, I know. I was very cocky. I was very confident. And then the baby came along and said, you think a week? How about 2 months? And honestly, the last 2 months have passed in the blink of an eye. Have been some of the longest nights of my life. And I wake up like a zombie. But, I mean, it's a labor of love, right? It's incredible to just see a little baby sleeping or waking, and in any event. Here we go. Samero pulling the first Boar Master here. Oh no, the Boars lose interest. The Boars get bored. Just like a newborn. In 10 seconds, they get bored. Oh, thanks, your mom. Yeah, I found those 3 games of Yo and the Viper. By the way, this entire week, the next 4, 5, or 6 videos are going to be pretty damn cool, if I may say so myself. It is Hera, Yo, the Viper, MBL, all playing each other in various matchups, and the games are pretty damn fun. So I'm not gonna ruin or spoil anything. Besides, I think a lot of these games are fun, even even ones that really aren't. But stay tuned. This week is going to be some power heavy hitters. I'm trying to record as many games as possible before the next patch kicks in and changes all of the civilizations, because these players have been on a tear recently. You have a 6-month-old daughter? Oh yeah, no, Sagar. I mean, I wake up exhausted. It's incredibly difficult. But you know, if you ask me, would I change a thing? Absolutely not. I mean, it's supposed to be difficult, right? It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, I don't know. I just like something tells me it's not supposed to be a simple thing to. First of all, it's not a simple thing to create life. I mean, initially it is. Anyway, enough of this. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to put my foot in my mouth here. Let's take a look at what's going on in the minimap. More players starting to hit feudal, 2 on each team. Next up is Orange, off the back of how many Britain villagers? 25. Yeah, Joseph, I really hope that's the case. I think once he starts sleeping, it should be. Hi, Soundscape. Thanks for joining. Yeah, River Jessa. The games are pretty bonkers. They're pretty damn good. Plus, I think the players are those 4, you know, Mr. Yo, MBL, Viper, Hera. They're just so comfortable with the game. And not only the game, they're comfortable with each other, so that I don't think they actually mind losing. A lot of players, especially in the low to medium elos, when they lose, they become real pieces of crap. You know, they write nasty messages and things like that. I think that at that level, the top players in the world, I think they just like to have fun. So there's a lot of very fun builds, as you guys saw in the last couple of videos. I mean, the Viper with the Mangonel Monk Rush, Mr. Yo with the Persian Douche, things like that. They're just having fun, and when they have fun, it's so much fun to cast the games. Gray pinging over here. Why? Why is Gray pinging over here? Does he see something we don't? Ahsan, welcome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I plan on keeping it up. However, I am still currently on a baby schedule, which means as much as I would love to live stream 5 hours a day, this will probably be an hour and a half or 2 hours. So, I mean, that's not bad at all. Come on, 2 hours of the Viper and high elo Rage Forest is just about as fun as it can get. I'm really interested in this side of the map, not to discount the other sides, because again, I think Hun versus Mayan is going to be a very interesting matchup to watch. With Gurjara backup, with Shrivamshas against the Huns, could be problematic. But this, El Matador and the Viper, I'm very interested to see this, because take a look, our Britain has walled off very close to the Viper's base. The Viper's okay with it, doesn't care that he used his gold, destroyed the other palisade. And now, there's another set of wall-offs, but Britain against Malay. I am down for that. Oh, Soundscape, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Really, I'm still like, you know, I've been doing this less than a year. A year at the end of October. And I'm just so happy people actually like the videos. I mean, I hope my enthusiasm shines through. I love this game. This game really was during high school. You know, it was. Let me put it like this: some of you are very young. Some of you will relate with what I'm about to say. High school in the 90s, in the 1990s, I should say, because God, we're already in 2023. That was a different world entirely. There was no anti-bullying campaigns. There was no sensitivity, nothing. Oh, man. And I loved my video games. I was a nerd, and it was not cool to be a nerd. Now it's so cool to be a nerd. Now there's conventions. People dress up. I have a cousin who travels all over the world for anime conventions and dresses up as characters and carries a big plastic sword on his back and has the time of his life. And there's hundreds of thousands of people around the world, millions of people who love it. 1995, 1998, not that world, man. Completely different world. And so for us nerds who are into Star Trek and who are into Star Wars and for whom Jean-Luc Picard was more of a hero than I don't know, Wayne Gretzky or some baseball player, Age of Empires was a very welcome distraction. And so my enthusiasm for this game dates back 25 years. So I'm glad to share it. I'm glad the community is thriving, which is really the... I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if nobody was interested, and it's so much fun. Thank you so much for the blessings. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, the baby... every time I say something, I jinx it. So when my wife asks me, is he sleeping? I turn around, because sometimes I'll edit a video, or I'll you know, do some picture-in-picture work, and I'll put him next to me on a chair, on a bed, or on a dock-a-tot, and he'll be sleeping. And she'll ask me, is he sleeping? And I say, yes. And then I count to 5 and he's wide awake and just staring at me. And then I count to 5 again and he's crying and hungry. So I'm not going to jinx anything. But yeah, the baby is great. I walked so you could run. Oh man, no, believe me, I'm still walking. I am still walking, and apparently so is our Mayan. Deciding, you know what, I'm not going to sit back and take the Hunnic aggression. I'm going to very much put the aggression on, and our Hun decides he's not going to fight this right now. Sees with his walls the castle going up. Very ballsy town center, by the way. Could have placed it here on this side and built military infrastructure here, but no, putting it in a very forward position. Our Mayan wants no part of it though, so not a bad placement at all. And look at our Britain. 1, 2, 3 extra town centers. Oh, I didn't notice this. Take a look at this. This is only 5 trees deep. And so somebody come tear this forest down, and all of a sudden we've got ourselves an open map. You guys know, if you remember my rambling about this map, between the 25 and 30 minute mark is when shit hits the fan on this map. And then after that, after players hit Imperial, this map basically becomes Arabia. These forests, they mean nothing, because one unit can destroy an entire path here and just open the game up completely, which is actually part of the fun of the game. Okay, for now, the only action is here. Our Mayan pushing in. What's the, what are the populations like? A massive 3 army supply to 0 for Team South. So an infinite number advantage. Civilian population as well, about 10% up. Oh, John, yeah, forest maps are super fun. It's super fun because it's so hard to predict and it's so random. Like I said, right now, these walls are the most important thing in the world to our Hun. But in exactly 10 minutes, they're going to be meaningless. It's just super fun. Another petard waddling his butt over here. Will he bust through? Yeah, looks like it. And now our plumed archers are moving in. Any attacks? Any upgrades? +1 attack, +1 range. Soundscape, I would love to collaborate with other casters, but I think I'm, at this point, a little bit too small for these other casters. These other casters have been doing it a long time. I am just an ant standing on the shoulders of giants. Very happy to be an ant with that amazing view, but eventually I'm hoping to. I mean, if the channel keeps growing and people are still interested, why the hell not? Oh, another petard. Thanks, River Jess. I like to think I'm a cool ant. Ant with it spelled A-N-T, not A-U-N-T. But yeah, like I said, all of a sudden it became cool to be a nerd. And like the nerd culture is just... You know what it is? There were just a lot of people like me, but in 1998, there was no social media. So you couldn't really connect on YouTube with other people. You couldn't really connect on Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. None of this existed. You thought you were alone. You thought you were isolated. You thought you were the only Trekkie in the class. Little did you know, there's millions of us. An international audience. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. It makes me feel bad also because right now it's like 5 a.m. for a few people. So they're not able to really catch the action. And I always say I am planning earlier streams, but every time I sit down to plan an early stream, like clockwork, the baby starts a-crying. Okay, we've got one army supply here for our Hun. But should he have gone Scorpion or should he have gone Mangonel? I don't know. I don't know about this Scorpion. I'm always a little cautious about Scorpions as the opening siege unit of any civilization. I mean, against infantry, of course. Mangonels, unless you're Koreans, then you have the 1 minimum range instead of 3. But yeah, I don't know, against archers. And again, I mean, he's gonna pop out a Mangonel himself, and now there it goes. One Scorpion down. Half of the army supply of Team North just disappeared, and there goes the other half. They have been knocked down to 0 army supply, but the Viper in Imperial. 40 fishing ships, 71 villagers. My goodness, the Viper doesn't have a single military unit, but his elephants are 40% off. Let's freaking see it. Let's see his upgrades. No, he's gone infantry upgrades. What? What am I missing here? We'll keep an eye on his production tab at the moment, but supporting castle from our Dravidian. Oh yeah, you love to see a Dravidian elephant archers, fastest firing elephant archers in the game. I think fastest firing mounted units might be them and the Mangadai. Everyone in your high school played Age of Empires, Gildo? What high school did you go to? That might have been the coolest high school I've ever heard of. No one in my high school played Age of Empires. Absolutely no one. Your high school sounds amazing. Okay, no fewer than 9 Shrevamsha producing stables here. Bloodlines, husbandry, scale barding armor tell us he is very much going into Shrevamshas. And oh my goodness. What is our Britain building? What is El Matador making here? It's sometimes hard to see. Take a look. I think Capture Age is having issues with their overlay because when instead of going into a second row, the upgrades and technologies that are being researched are just expanding into one row and are blocking everything else. But oh man, the Viper here. One more upgrade and these guys are fully maxed out, 40% off. We've got ourselves an elephant off. Oh my god, he hit a bunch of them in the castle and then released them to the south. Brilliant move by the Viper. Not sure about this trebuchet. A state high school for nerds in Mexico. Okay. I mean, I went to a state high. Here we call them public schools. I went to a state high school too. But yeah, I think I honestly, had I said Age of Empires, I don't think anyone would have known anything that I was referring to. Okay, longbows are out. Not upgraded at all. Only +1. Remember, they come with automatic addition to their range. Orange just hitting Imperial. Okay, so now he's going to hopefully upgrade these longbows. Elite Shrevamshas are on the way. What is happening here? Our Berber is pushing in with hand cannons. Oh no, hand cannons against Shrevamshas. Oi. But Pike are here as well, but plumed against Pike. Let's see if he's targeting the Pike. No, he's not. He's targeting the bombard cannons. No, you should be targeting the pikemen. Oh, this is just bad team coordination here. The Plumes should have targeted the Pike so that the Travamtras could have slaughtered the ranged units. Instead, the Plumes are going for the hand cannoneers, which they absolutely should not be doing. Are these elite? Not yet, so just a +1 attack against infantry. Oh, that was very uncoordinated and very unfortunate. Team South took a lot of losses unnecessarily there, but do they care? Holy shit. 42 elite elephant archers, fully upgraded elite elephant archers here for our Dravidian. Take a look at their firing speed, 1.4. These are Mangudai. River Jessa, I don't know if they were bad. They were just worse. Oh my god, I was about to say worse. They were just different. And they were just, yeah, like without social media, just there was no real way to share interests on a broad, massive scale. Unless other people, like I wouldn't know if the classmate sitting next to me liked video games. Nowadays, you can go onto somebody's Facebook profile, you can go onto their Instagram, you can see literally what they had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can see what activity they did over the weekend. You can see a million things about them. That didn't exist in the 90s. And if you were shy like me, you weren't exactly volunteering to people that you were sitting at home at night playing video games while everyone else was, you know, making out under the bleachers like in the movie Grease. Cornered here are the hand cannoneers doing what they can against the elite Travamtras. But remember, elite Travamtras dodge 7 projectiles, which is absolutely bonkers. The Viper here single-handedly having to take on the Dravidians. Where the hell is Ronin, our Mongol? Have we seen our Mongol here at all? No, he's got onagers and they're just hanging out. Mongol siege not helping at all. Is he upgrading them? Man, this is so confusing. Okay, they're gonna be siege onagers now. He better help out. Look at these guys. Do they have drills? Yes, they do. Bumper cars. Look how fast they move. Oh my god, it's so much fun to watch. Look at this. It's so much fun to watch. I know there's like a million elephants that are doing crazy things. Let's see it. Let's see the Mongol siege. There it is. Our Mongol shows up, says hello, and absolutely begins wrecking these Dravidian elephants, who now all of a sudden realize, hey, I need to micro these guys. This is not against slow-moving elephants anymore. This is against fast-moving Mongol siege. Oh, the siege is just doing so much, and it's so freaking fast. I think it's fast. It's as fast as these elephants. Oh god, your electricity went off. You missed a discussion of high school in the 1990s, and you didn't miss much else. The Hun is still pushing in, but now our Mayan has some support from these Travamtra riders, which absolutely should not be taking a fight against Pike. But with enough numbers, I guess. Tarkans are here. Amazing pierce armor. 8 pierce armor means they are not afraid of these plumes at all. On the other side of the map, the Viper has collapsed. But finally, Mongol Hussars, Mongol siege is here. And these Dravidian elephants need to be a little bit more careful than they are being right now. That being said, take a look at Samero's resources. He is out of gold. So needs to be a little more cautious with these elephants, I would say. Trade is up. Looks like the Viper's got a trade cart with a sack. No sack on its back. So we don't know how much gold that trade unit is bringing back. Ooh, our Dravidian Samero is not being super careful with these elephants, entering into a castle radius. Oh, no, not a castle radius. Oh, attack rounds? Oh, I love it. Oh, flattened are those halberdiers. Oh my god. I mean, there's so much talk about Celtic siege, but Mongol siege with the drills. Look how fast. Look, they're chasing down these elephants. Same time, what do we have going on over here? We got Gurjara camels as well. Remember, these guys deal extra bonus damage, 40% more bonus damage in the Imperial Age. But there's a Gurjara castle backed up by a Mayan castle. Plumes, how many plumes? Only 26 plumes. Oh, the Tarkans. The Tarkans, if they target the plumes, are going to destroy them, but the camels are here. Look at that attack bonus against cavalry. Plus 25. Oh, I'm getting an error message from YouTube that the bandwidth is having an issue, so it'll fix itself out, I think, in about 30 seconds or a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my god. Oh, Dravidian elephants were doing so well until this Mongol siege showed up. How's the quality for you guys? How's the video and sound quality? Sound should be fine, but video might be a little blurry. Albus closed the distance, but oh my god. The Viper here going long swordsman, fully upgraded, should be doing a pretty decent job. 6 armor against these elephants that attack on an 11. Oh my god. VIP siege onagers from our Mongol. Let's pivot back west, and it is now our Mayans with Gurjara camels. Again, a miscommunication between the players, and the camels are stuck. This is a bad situation here. Move your plumes. You need those camels to engage with the Tarkans. Thanks, John. Yeah, when it gives me that error message, usually it's something on my end with the bandwidth of the internet. I mean, I hear horror stories about internet in the US, but it's nothing compared to Canada. At least where I am, the internet is sometimes just so crappy. Lord Jaden, it feels like you're underwater. Yeah, give it a minute or so. I apologize. I really don't want to. You're on 3D internet. A 3G internet. Oh man. I remember when 3G came out. It was a big deal. Keeps flipping. Network issue. Oh man. Yeah, it's an issue for me. It's sometimes the bandwidth here dropped, but let's give it another minute or so, and then I'll. Okay, now all of a sudden connection should be excellent. I'm getting a message from YouTube, so the quality should be good. If you're still seeing it blurry when you're hearing my voice, maybe refresh, or maybe click the widget at the top and go into settings and see if you can increase it to 1080p. But at this point, I'm seeing now on my end the issue has been resolved. And we are back. What an absolute stalemate between these two teams. Civilian populations very similar. Military populations very similar. Britons resorting to light cav is never something you want to do. You need longbows. You need longbows to start picking away at these Mongol siege units. There they are. What's the range on them? Okay, not even fully maxed out. Oh no. Oh no, invest in upgrades. He's gonna get ballistics. But oh man. Oh, Avinson, you're watching this from Cuba. Very cool. Where in Cuba? It's the only thing available on your ranch. Well, I appreciate you nonetheless sharing your evening or afternoon or morning with us. Look at the stalemate situation here. Oh man. Oh man. Berber skirmishers. And now this team is communicating poorly, blocking the way of the Tarkans. I mean, skirmishers not terrible with hand cannoneers against camels. Camels start with a base of 0 pierce armor. Okay, the Viper. What are his resources like? He's got so much gold. Why is he still building swordsmen and not elephants? He's got the wood to rebuild. Oh, look at how many barracks he has. That's why. He does not want to start rebuilding stables. Building a castle up here. Now the longbows are perfectly positioned. They are sniping every single hussar that is streaming forward from our Mongol. And here, yet again, the stalemate continues. Somebody needs to go through the forest. Yeah, I think 3G is E. I remember seeing on my old iPhone, the one time in my life I had an iPhone, I think it was 3 GE. Oh god, Gurjara camels with their attack bonuses. Just slaughtering everything. Somebody needs to cut through a forest. I want to see how much trade is being brought back here. 96 gold is pretty damn good. The problem is the Viper is being pushed into. His army supply is terrible. 11. Look at the army supply of Team North. 87 to 163. Oh no, now the siege from our Mongol is getting destroyed. He's only got 3 left. He's only got 2 left. These are the last 2 onagers? What are his resources like? Ronan still got him a good amount of gold and wood. Are these longbows finally mixed in? Are they finally at 12 range? Yes, they are. Ooh, you're from Paraguay. Very cool. I love how international everything is nowadays. South America very much on my list of places I need to go ASAP. The elephant stream has arrived. Urumis are out. Remember, they get a charge attack. What is it? Plus 14 now? And it does trample damage. So let's see them take on these swordsmen. Oh, they all die. And now Viper going karambits. He's got 40 karambits, the Zerglings of Age of Empires. Karambits versus Urumis. The karambits are going to just swarm over them. I don't know if you can see behind that building. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Our Mayan has opened up a new attack path right into the center here, bypassing this initial one. Our Gurjara is plopping down 2 castles. Things are looking bad for Team North. They have half the army supply. 124 to 245. Civilian populations basically identical. Gurjara slaughtering villagers. The Viper saying, hey, Gray. Hey, Ronan. Keep an eye out on your villagers. Look at the Viper in the middle of everything. Keeping an eye on his teammates' villagers. What a boss move there. What an absolute boss move. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's take a look at the stats. I'm always interested in trade. Relic gold, nah. Okay, where's the trade? Not that high. Not a very long game. Let's take a look at the kill count. It looks like our Gurjara with those Shrivamshas. And then the camels just decimating everything. Our Mayan, of course, losing the most. How much did our Hun kill? Only 138 kills for the Huns? How did that happen? Wow. Our Dravidian also pushing into the Viper. 430 kills. Paraguay not necessarily characteristic? I've heard good things about Paraguay. Let's see. Kill count, not the highest in the game. But yeah, Team South with the 2 highest kills. Wow. So why do they choose now to resign? Let's take a look. Oh, that's why. Because these plumes got into the trade route. And even though there's, what, 5 Tarkans or 4 Tarkans here? No, this is a, it's a light cap. 4 Tarkans should be able to do some pretty good damage to these plumed archers, right? These guys, not a very high attack, 9 against 8 armor. Which means they do 1 damage there. You need 170 plumed archers to one-shot an elite Tarkan. How crazy is that? That's pretty damn crazy. Oh, Flatlands? Oh, man, there's so many cool places that I need to visit, but, you know, the baby can't travel, so we're waiting. Who knows? Maybe it'll be fun to travel with a little kid. I hear it's horrible. Okay, let's move on to game number 2. Let's see. Okay, we've got a few of the same players. Let's see what the teams are. Red, blue, orange, and green. So this is still Team South. Oh, look at that. The teams matched up. Let's take a look at who's playing. Lewis 333 as the Byzantines. I love to see the Byzantines because it means we have a chance of seeing cataphracts. Mayans again, this time by Timo. Hindustanis by Socrates, and El Matador again showing up on our screens, this time as the Tatars. spawning opposite Jactal. Yactal? Hactal? I don't know how to pronounce the J. I'm just going to call it Jactal as the cuman's thing to say that I like, you know, I like to travel, but I don't know, I really do. It's, I find it fun. Although I'm not a big eater. So I generally, whenever I travel, I really just tend to, what's it called? Just eat at places I'm familiar with. So I generally go to McDonald's a bunch, which sounds like the worst thing to do. I am in Toronto, yes. In North Toronto. Toronto is pretty big in terms of physical. It's a very sprawled out city. Okay, let's take a look at the attack paths. Oh man, for a second there I got another error message. So sorry guys, you might get another blurry screen. Oh man, you know, when there's like 2 companies in the country that control your internet, you just have to put up with so much. It's so annoying. Well, let's see. There's an attack path here on the left. There's an attack path here right next to it. Then there's a big north-south corridor with a bit of an east-west flank on it. And then there's a very confusing situation happening here between orange and purple. The voice is lagging out. It could have been. There was a bit of lag about a minute or 2 ago. And then, oh my god, I'm getting the message again that there's lag. Oh man, I hope the lag doesn't force us. It's happened before where the lag and the internet connection forces me to end the stream early. I'm hoping that's not the case. If it continues, YouTube, I'm just getting a message that YouTube is not getting enough data. Lord Jaden, the first one hasn't left you? Oh no. Oh god. Try refreshing, because I'm going to turn off all my devices that I have in my room that are on Wi-Fi. Maybe that's causing something. Okay, now it should be perfect. Lord Jaden, please refresh. Click out, click back in. It should be good now. I've instructed everyone in the household to get off of Wi-Fi. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on, because it looks like we have scout wars happening at this stage of the game. Get Starlink. Yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, I might just get Starlink, to be honest. Wait a second, what the hell? Our Byzantine is Byzantine douching. When is the last time we saw this? Look at him, he's pinging. Lewis, what is this trend of trying to douche the Viper? I mean, it's not a Persian town center, but it still has 10% more HP. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is hilarious. You think the Mayan should delete his town center as well? And send a bunch of villagers up north? Double douche? Okay, good. I'm glad it's better now. And right as... oh my god, I jinxed it. Right as I said it's better, I'm getting another error message from YouTube. In any event, I do apologize. I'm really sorry. There are just some nights where it doesn't work out. Where the internet quality is just so shitty that there's nothing I can really do. Why is Blue pinging over here? Oh, he's pinging over here because he sees the Viper moving forward with 5 villagers. The Viper is vengeful when his town center comes under attack. He does what? He moves south, but he's not attacking the player who's attacking him. He's attacking the other player. And look at this. What is the Viper thinking to build here? He does have 290 stone. He's bringing his scout, so he's got vision, but the scout is almost dead. He's got to be careful. This eagle could take that scout down. Thank you so much, Avinson. And the Viper's lost his town center. The Viper got douched. Let's see. Where is he going? He's got villagers, Jack and Lumber here. Oh my god, and green is trying to lane the water here. Where is the Viper going? He's taking his llamas with him. Let's see. He's trying to gate out red. But unsuccessful. What is the Viper's game plan here? Lowest, second lowest score in the game at the moment. This is amazing. What is going on right now? Has he managed to get villagers to the back of anyone else's base? No. He is not taking the easy way out. He is instead building a tower to lame the green lamer. Teal helping him out here as well. But what's the end game here for the Viper? Huge exodus. Yeah, thanks, Ale. Exactly. Please refresh. I'm also getting a message that the stream just ended. Man, it's annoying to have shitty internet. I mean, in this day and age, in 2023, I was reminiscing about the 1990s. Talk about shitty internet. Where is the Viper going with 230 wood, building towers? He's got 19 villagers. He doesn't have a town center. Can't rebuild. Oh man, I think the stream just dropped everyone. Oh god, he's rebuilding up here. Okay. Doesn't want to leave the resources behind. Oh man, everyone in the stream just dropped. The mods I'm using is, I think there's 4 mods. There's small trees. Again, my mouse is, I don't know if it's the internet causing the mouse to lag or the mouse causing the internet to lag. There's small trees mod. Then I have the relic, bigger, brighter, shinier relic mod. Then there's building foundation mod, which is the one that shows the icon here and what is being built. And then I have this mod. I think the name, if you go and search under the mod, is ANHK, ANNE_HK. But if you type in, yeah, if you type in ANHK, it should show up as this, as a bunch of these mods, and then you can choose which ones you want. Man, I really hope the internet's not shitting the bed. Okay, Viper built a bit of an enclosure here, pinging here as well. Green, our Hindustani, is just trying to lame all of the lakes in the game. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch all the action, but this internet thing is really bothering me. It keeps telling me that the quality, there's not enough data. There is very much enough data. I don't know if it's a YouTube issue, or I don't know if it's a internet provider issue. What is the game plan here for the Viper? He's got another town center up finally. He's going up to 19. I mean, he's been at 19 villagers for the last hour. Gray pinging over here saying, hey, we got to deal with this green galley at some point. But our Mayan is just building a town center. Dude does get one. Did he not see the towers here? I guess not. Are you seriously jacking lumber right underneath 2 towers? This is a very chaotic, very confusing game. At least to the east, there is a bit of a I don't want to say stalemate, but a bit of a taunt between the players. Orange not letting his teammates take any of these 2 lakes. Thanks, Soundscape. That is the plan. That is absolutely the plan, but it's so annoying when it's a game this amazing. I mean, this guy successfully accomplished... Well, I shouldn't say successfully accomplished because we don't know who wins this game, but he managed to knock the Vipers town center down with a Byzantine town center that only comes up with 10% more HP. Very defensive castle out of Ronin here. Incredibly defensive, protecting his base. On a hill. Will it be enough to get this galley? Is this galley in the range? We will find out once that castle goes up. And now the TC gets discovered by this amazing scouting out of Timo. And again, what is the Viper's game plan at the moment? We'll find out. Looks like Green has been knocked off of this lake, but on this lake he remains. And let's see, the castle's going to go up any second now. Let's see if this galley is in the range, because it will not take a lot of shots from the castle before this galley dies. Yes, it is. There we go. And it is dead. The problem is he going to defend this, our Hindustani? What's he got behind this? He tried to wall up here to the north. He successfully walled off here. But behind this, he is going up to castle with 38 villagers. The lowest villager count on his team. Teal pinging over here as well. But now the Viper's under attack again. And oh man, look at our Byzantine. He's trying another douche. This is incredible. He's still now. Okay, no, now he's in feudal age. So this is going to have 20% more HP. And look at him, so cocky, trying to block the Viper's villagers from escaping. Probably should have done this a long time before he... Oh no, the villager gets stuck. That's so sour. That is so sour. Good attempt, but very sour. And now yet again, the Viper finds himself having to run away into his teammate's base. And yet again finds himself homeless. Nothing he can do. His villagers are under attack. What are the stats on these eagles? They are now warriors. They attack on a 7, but no attack upgrades. They're going to take a while to kill these villagers. No bonuses of any kind, I don't think, against these villagers or anything. And look, the Viper deletes his own town center, says, you know what? F that, I'm just going to rebuild over here. I've got a few deer. I've got a lot of forest. And look at this attempt to lame. An attempt to steal boar is met with cumin speed. And now these red villagers are all going to die. They are not going to get this mangonel, I don't think. No. Cumin knights, rattan archers out as well. Please deal with this dock. Otherwise, you're going to find a bunch of units behind enemy lines at some point. I mean, very cocky play here out of our Byzantine. Plopping down a mill. Oh, this is right next to the Viper's Town Center. Not even enough room here for a farm. Okay. Our Bohemian with knights. For all the action, all the activity, army supplies are very similar. Civilian populations are basically just about 10% apart. The Viper's little interesting colony over here has been destroyed. Eagles are now surrounding this villager. This is like the end of oh man, what's the name of that zombie movie with Will Smith? At the end, when he's locked himself into that glass room and he is under attack and there is literally no way out. I mean, there is one way out, but he lets the other people escape. That is what is happening to this one poor villager. She ultimately does bite the dust. Oh man, it's gonna bother me not knowing the name of that movie. But look at this red trapping in these two knights as they destroy his houses. Can we see some action here to the east? All of the action has been firmly on the west side of the map, so much so that our Cumin feels comfortable enough to send knights. They are going to run face first into a brick wall, though. I am legend. Yes, thank you so much. I am legend. Right at the end of the movie, where he's stuck in that room in his laboratory. And there is no escape. Soundscape, thank you so much for joining. Sorry to eat up your data, but I appreciate that you joined. Thanks so much for commenting. And yeah, stay tuned. More of these with hopefully better internet. I find the later in the day I stream, the internet is, but then no one's awake. I can stream at 2 in the morning, but no one will be awake to hear me yell and talk nonsense. So thank you so much for joining. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, hopefully, or at some point. And yeah, stay tuned. Like I said, lots of fun games coming up, if I do say so myself, between a lot of very powerful players. So keep an eye on that. What is Gray? How the hell did Gray sneak in a mangonel? Where did this Vietnamese mangonel come from? What? What? With 7 kills, where did you come from? Villager and Eagle should kill him. Oh my god, look at that. With his dying breath, tried to get a shot off. Where the hell did that mangonel come from? Did it really go all the way around here? I mean, I remember there was a mangonel here to help with the mill that Red placed. Wow. Okay. Kept that unit around for a while, and now our Tatar is pushing in to our Cumin, whose army is on the other side of the map. Okay, finally getting rid of his dock. Very important. The Viper has become a non-factor. It is basically a 3-on-4 at the moment. Although Blue doing the majority of the work here. Red, having no army whatsoever, has spent so many resources creating a sim city of walls, destroying and rebuilding his town center, that he does not have any resources. And he is getting the handcart upgrade at this moment, with 38 villagers, at the same time as Green is getting it with 64 villagers. What are the upgrades on these Eagles now? Still the same upgrades as when we looked about 20 minutes ago. Okay, Hindustani cannon does help these cav archers. Do they know about the castle? They do now. And they know about the cavalier. Oh man, Cumins? Are we gonna see paladins? Cumin paladins, the fastest I think in the game, right? They're just so incredibly fast. Eagle poke and prodding. Green has finally been dislodged from the lake. More Hindustani bombard cannons, another Treb from our Tatar. No Timurid siege craft just yet. Man, Tatar Treb just redonkulous with that extra range if that upgrade is researched. Just for now though, a basic 16 versus 16 range. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Got that one. Poor unfortunate. Let's see. No, second shot misses. Kipchak versus Cav Archer. Oh my god, he got the bombard cannon with the Treb. What a precision shot. What a surgical strike. Will he get this one? Is he targeting? No, he is not. But our Bohemian... Oh, that's so cute. I was looking at the ages thinking, did the Bohemian get these hand cannoneers in Castle Age? No, he did not. And then I see the Viper is stuck in feudal. That's adorable. I mean, the Viper doing what he can. I mean, what do you do when you're douched and then a bunch of Mayan eagles show up in your base? I guess you mine stone here. Hufnitze upgrade complete. How many bombards for Teal? Oh, it's so hard to see. It's so annoying with this capture age glitch here. But there they are. Look at them. Fire. Boom. Balls coming out. Army supply has evened out. Villager lead narrowing for Team North. Oh, elite battle elephants are not enough. Where is Chatras? There it is. 19 seconds away. Why are you engaging right now? You're 19 seconds away from having 100 extra HP. What a needless waste of units here from our Vietnamese. 27 kills on these Cav Archers. Are they fully upgraded? Certainly seems like it. Oh man, the internet dropped again? I'm getting this spinning wheel of death. Let's see the Kipchaks. Not fully upgraded in the slightest. Take on these Tatar Cav Archers with their 7 frickin' Pierce armor. But now 420 HP. Elite Vietnamese battle elephants are here. These guys are not maneuvering. What's the movement speed compared? So 1.54 compared to a Kipchak. I am trying to click, but my mouse, oh my goodness, 1.62. Oh, the Trebs are exposed. Timurid Siegecraft, look at that, plus 319 frickin' range on these guys. And a bunch of Hindustani bombard cannons are being eaten up by these elephants. Good catch by our Vietnamese flaming camels with their massive, I think, 130 bonus against the elephants. 130. Oh, you absolutely love to see it. Cav Archers continuing, flaming elephants blocking. Target him or else he'll get the elephants. Okay, good targeting. 4 extra town centers here for our Byzantine. I'm hearing the hissing of the crocodiles. Look at Timo. Timo needs gold. What does he need gold for? He's going plumed. Plumes right now should be 30% off. Using that amazing Mayan discount on archers. Hofnitz is not getting any shots off. Let's see how well they do here. Oh man, gunpowder. Oh, the Viper just hit castle. That's adorable. Steppe husbandry for our Cumin. But what is he building that needs steppe husbandry? Okay, yeah. Where's his infrastructure, by the way? Where the hell is the Cumin infrastructure? Where are the archery ranges? Where are the stables? All he's got is castles, and they are 4 castles pumping out. Oh my goodness, Kipchaks, look at this. Surviving this castle by the skin of his teeth. 0 stone to repair. 189 HP. And now the Kipchaks fighting Imperial Camel Riders. Oh yeah, let the elephants engage into this with their extra HP. While you focus down. Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, that's so sour. Oh, the elephants melt. The elephants absolutely melt. Fantastic. Fantastic play here from Team South. The Viper is getting his butt up. The castle finally. 42 villagers. 5 trade carts. Market all the way over here. Safe and secure. It looks like our Bohemian has managed to stop the combined Byzantine Mayan advance. What is our Byzantine building? Elite skirmishers. I mean, they're gonna be okay, especially since they're Byzantines and they're cheaper against these hand cannoneers, but against Hofnitzes, look at their pierce armor. 6 pierce armor and no bonus damage from elite skirmishers. Oh, our Tatar not paying attention. 80 kills. This is a death ball if I've ever seen it. And what a fantastic display of teamwork. Something we didn't see last game. Units moving out of the way so that other units can get through. Beautiful attention to detail here from El Matador and Socrates. Oh, these elephants. My question is, finally I was going to ask, why is our Vietnamese building elephants and not rattan archers and elite skirmishers? I mean, elite skirmishers are amazing. Rattan archers are basically Huskarls with a bow and arrow with 10 pierce armor when capped out. Instead, he's building elephants. I don't know about this. I think rattan archers and imperial skirmishers should have been the order of the day. But I'm not the one under pressure. I'm not the one pushing, being pushed into here. More and more flaming camels moving forward. More and more imperial We've got the Battle of the Imperials, by the way. Imperial Skirmisher versus Imperial Camel. Flaming Camel's gathering how many at this point? I'm trying to click. Only 5. And no more elephants, so no point in wasting them at the moment. Our Bohemian making no progress here to the left. Oh, they're going to regret walling off this portion of the base because the Viper is now up to 71 villagers, 8 trade carts, and our Teuton wants revenge. Oh man, somebody build some siege. Somebody please get this man a siege unit. This is an absolutely crazy bonkers ranged war here right now. Imperial Skirmishers. Kipchaks. How are the upgrades? Are they finally? Yeah, okay, they're finally upgraded. With their 6 pierce armor, but the Tatars with the heavy cav archers, 7 pierce armor. More flaming camels. Probably not the greatest unit to build at the moment. You don't see elephants, and in they move. Let's see if they can connect. No, they get stuck behind the camel riders. Oh, that's so sour. That's so sour. Oh, not exactly used to great effect. And now the elephants show up. Oh, our Tatar must be kicking himself in the butt. Saying, why the hell did I waste all those Imperial camel, all those, oh my god, flaming camels. I was gonna say Imperial camels. No, flaming camels on Imperial Skirmishers. And look at the Viper throwing in some basic bitch mangonels. Doing his part. Going up to 85 villagers. And the Viper actually has more villagers than our Bohemian, who is now gunning down these units that are being pushed one by one into his gunpowder meat grinder. But here we go. Our Mayan is here. His skirmishers fully upgraded. His plumes fully upgraded. They are elite. They are quick. They are light on their feet. Beautiful splits. We'll be able to absolutely wreck these mangonels. Only loses 2 to the Haufnitzas rather. This is amazing. Let's see the micro out of Timo. Timo, a fantastic player. Let's see what he can get done here. I mean, this potentially, if he can get rid of these hand cannoneers, there's no way to kill these guys. And look how fast they fire. Look how fast they move. Oh no! They got stuck killing the hand cannoneers, which is exactly why the hand cannoneers are there. They are chum. They are fodder. They are there to die. I don't know who the MVP of the match is. The Flaming Camels? Definitely a contender. We'll see who wins. Oh, by the way, look at this. When's the last time we saw Tatar bombard towers with their beautiful brass cannons? This is awesome. We haven't seen this unit. At least I haven't seen this unit. And I guess we're not going to see it for a long time because a whole bunch of Vietnamese sieges are here. And now our Tatar moving forward yet again. I don't know what to watch here. Do we watch the Haufnitzas? Do we watch the east? Do we watch the west? Green has an avenue of attack here that he is not making use of, but trade is up for both teams. What's the payload? Only 62? No. Can it be that low? No, 106. Imperial Skirmishers meeting Hindustani Hussars. How many of these Tatar cav archers are left? 43 with 108 kills. Where are you going, villagers? Is he supply capped? Yeah, he's supply capped. He's throwing away villagers. Oh, look at this. I thought he was throwing them away. Instead, he's building what? A bunch of random walls? He doesn't want raiding. He doesn't want units to squeeze in for some reason. Why is that? Come on, Timo. Don't be discouraged. Rebuild your plumed archer count. You've got the gold. We've got Dramens out. Dramens. Oh, the Viper. The Viper loses his onager. Will he lose another? Holy shit, guys. How excited are you for the Romans? Either you're very excited or you're not excited at all. There is no middle ground. Some people absolutely hate the Romans. Some people absolutely love the Romans. I'm reserving judgment. But the Dramen with the, I can't see it, but there's a catapult. You see it now? There's a catapult on the front deck, on the aft, I think it's called, the aft deck. What a hilarious turn of events here to see this Dramen. Our Bohemian now needs to be very careful. The range on those is absolutely amazing. 12 range. But it does look like Team North is pushing in here in the east, despite the Hussar meat grinder of... despite the Hindustani meat grinder of Hussars. I do not like this at all, that the trade is this close to the battlefront. What an awesome game. Who thought we were gonna see freaking Byzantine Dromans with the Imperial Eagle on them? Who gets them? Remind me. That I think the Goths get them, the Byzantines, the Romans, obviously, and I think there's a fourth, right? Who is the fourth? Why am I thinking Huns? Does that make sense? I don't know. I think there's a fourth civ that gets them, right? I think it's the Huns. Don't quote me, but I think it's the Huns. Oh, the Viper is back. He's got 18, I'm assuming, champions at the ready. Paper money for our Vietnamese means that how many on 59 villagers on wood will start generating a little trickle of gold. And keep in mind, because Team North has the Vietnamese, all of the team now has access to Imperial skirmishers, which are gunning down monks, regular elite skirmishers, and even these siege rams choose not to engage in. But the Dromans, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful of that 12 range. That is a very cocky barracks here for our Mayan. Team North, despite the fact that the Viper was out of this game for the last hour, has the village, the military lead by about 40% or more. Beautiful, beautiful battles here. Huns get them? Thanks to the goal. So yeah, I was right? Goths, Huns, Byzantines, and Romans, I think, are the four civs. Castle drop for the Viper. Crenellations? No, not yet. There it is. Paladin for our Cumin. Yeah, let's see it. He's got no gold. He's got no food. But this is the moment our Cumin decides, I'm going balls to the wall. Heavy cavalry with 18 cavaliers. He is supply blocked. He needs to get rid of some units. Hey, interests. May I interest you in a game of Age of Empires? Oh, look at the HP on these Elite Eagle Mayans with El Dorado. The problem for him, take a look at the attack bonus of a champion against Eagles. Isn't that disgusting? +8. They are Eagle killers, but the Eagles are quicker. The Eagles will close on the Hufnitzas. This is a one-way trip, and look at how quick they're getting rid of the Hufnitzas. Holy shit. The Hufnitzas are melting, and the Eagles are just not dying. Now remember, because these are Teutonic champions, they will have +2 armor now that the Viper's Imperial for free. +2 melee, I should say. I'm gonna click one before it dies. +5, +3 regular, and then +2 added. Bit of a traffic jam here. 1, 2 yellow units stopping this entire force of Hussars. Dromans ready. Dromans attacking skirmishers. Green pinging over here. Of course he's pinging over here. Why the hell is your trade route going through the battlefield? Oh no, Team South looks like they're about to collapse. Despite the fact that it was 4-on-3. We'll call it 3.5-on-3. Because again, Red for the longest time was just catching up to the douche that he did. Kotal Khan, nice to see you. It's been a while. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm glad the internet's back up and running. Although now that I say that, of course, it's probably going to crash. By the way, look at all these amazing counters to counters. You've got the champions that counters Eagles. Then you got the plumed that counters the champions. Then you got the Imperial skirmisher that counters the plumed. Oh, let's see the death animation of a Droman. Not something we see all the time. Oh, we saw it here a second ago, but I didn't catch it in real time. Can't venture too close. And then you have the hussars that counter the Imperial skirmishers. Oh, these are very clumped. These are very clumped. Hafnitzas, no! Oh my goodness, the Dramens are kicking ass. Oh, but they're weak. They're weak. Are we going to see a death animation? I want to see a death animation for this unit. For no other reason than I haven't seen it yet. Or I haven't had a chance to really pay attention to it yet. I think we just saw it a little while ago. Oh no, right as I want it. Right as I want to see it, it doesn't happen. Oh man, more docks. This is a very contested area. Oh, this is so bad. The trade route. 62 gold. Oh my god, this is so bad for Team South. Why is the trade being routed this way? And it's been routed this way the entire game. Now the castle falls. It is undefended. Oh, we missed the frick. Oh no, we didn't miss. I think he repaired them. Okay, let's see it. Come on, show us. Show it to us. Not that I want Lewis to lose a Draman, but man, I would love to see that death animation. Oh god, these guys are clumped. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, these Dramens are just absolutely killing it. 55 kills for these two Dramens, 61. My voice has not been this high pitched since I was 11 years old. I am so excited, but here we go. Teutonic Siege is here. Teutonic Siege lasts about 5 seconds and then dies. Oh my god, are we gonna get to see it or not? There's one more onager. Oh, even the Viper can't make it happen. Lou is being so annoying. Are we gonna see it? Sorry guys, I know there's a whole huge battle happening everywhere on the map. I am fixated on nonsense. Okay, now we're gonna see it. I just want to see it so freaking bad. Show me the freaking death animation of the this Draman. Here we go, now we're gonna see it. Oh. Oh, it was worth the wait. Demo? What the fuck? Sorry, what the hell, I mean? In any event, let's see what the hell is going on the other side of the map. That our Hindustani has busted in through the left, but on the right, our Kipchak still clogging up the works. 58 kills on these Tatar heavy cav archers that seem to have been around since the dawn of time. This looks like it was created, this attack path. This doesn't look like a natural attack path, right? I think or was it? Yeah, I know. Finally, we got to see it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I hold you guys hostage to my nonsense. And sometimes my nonsense is very nonsensical. 4 melee armor, by the way, with that ironclad upgrade for the Teutons makes their siege units so freaking tanky. Is he going after the villagers? No, go after the villagers if you want to stop the castle. No, this is a Teutonic castle with crenellations. You are not outranging it. You've got 12 range. It has 13. So these Dramens are stuck. They're stuck in here. There's nowhere they can go. And now they're going to die to halberdiers and skirmishers. Oh, no. Oh, it sinks to the bottom of the marina. Kipchak's dying to Tatar Siege. What the hell is going on in this game? How the hell is this game still going on? Green pinging over here wants to open up a path, I guess. How is this trade still up? How is Team North allowing this trade to keep going? Okay, Green's attack here has stalled, running into these Vietnamese halberdiers. I was gonna say Bohemian for a second, but it's interesting. Oh my god, what a hilarious turn of events. Our Vietnamese is building halberdiers. Our Bohemian is building Imperial skirmishers. Now, why is that hilarious? Because this is a Vietnamese unit, and the halberdiers for the Bohemians get 25% extra bonus damage, so it's a unit you really expect to see out of them. Instead of the plus 32 against cavalry that you see, the Bohemians get plus 40. So what a cute little reversal here. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna mute the mic, have a sip of water, because this game looks like it's about to get real bonkers. And we are back. Elite Teutonic Knight. What? The Viper, are you out of things to research? You don't even have a single Teutonic Knight. The Drummond trying to escape the castle, not paying attention. It escapes back to this tiny little 2-tile radius, but the castle is down. The castle is down. Now is the moment for this Drummond to strike. And it is moving. It is going for the Treb. No, it's going for the siege. Does get one onager. Oh, just barely misses the second. Will it get it? Will it get it? Yeah, no, he went after the Hofnitze. There's a Elite Teutonic Knight. Oh my god. 13 melee armor. 13 freaking melee armor. But a Drummond, pretty damn good against units with melee armor. How is the Viper still in this and crushing it? Even though he's got the lowest score on his team. Red is in serious amounts of trouble. Had to delete a structure just to let these Trebs through. 4 Trebs that were doing nothing for a while. What's the speed? 1.56 on a Cuman Paladin. But the Tatar has got his Cav Archer count back up to the 30 range. How many? 41 in total. And wow, what an absolute stalemate of a situation here. Our Mayan needs to mix in eagles and plumes. I don't know that Puri... Okay, that's exactly what he's doing. Never mind. Never mind. Our Byzantine desperately getting Dromans out. Oh, this is a nice juicy clump of Hofnitzes. He's going after the... oh, is he going after the clump? He's going after the clump. No, he's not. Oh, it sinks again. I wanted to see it, and now we're not stopping to see it. I mean, all you have to do here as red is open up a path here, and the Teuton can't defend. His units are slow AF. They will not be able to make it there. Oh, Kotal, absolutely. I mean, he got douched twice this game, and look at him now. His score is approaching the top 2 of the other team. Imperial Skirmisher versus regular Skirmishers. But look at them. If you don't micro these units that are like longbows, you do not need 42 Imperial Skirmishers firing on one unit at the same time. So they are not being micro Teutonic Knights moving in. Not exactly as slow as elephants, but pretty damn slow. And our Byzantine at this moment decides to rebuild his docks. Our Teuton, though, not giving him any room. Castles, castles. Get out of the way. You're standing on prime real estate, Teutonic Knights. Get the hell out of the way. Look at him. Viper gets so fed up, he decides to F the castle. Goes for docks instead. Let's see how that works out for him. Vietnamese elephants back on the menu. But now the game is different. There are hussars for our Tatar. Army supply. Team North still 30 army supply ahead. Down 80 villager and fishing lead. But this is problematic for Team South. How do you deal with the Elite Teutonic Knight? Okay, you know what? Hand Cannoneer is not a bad idea for our Byzantine. Plus 10 attack bonus against infantry. And they're engaging into a castle range. What the hell happened to all those Hand Cannoneers there? Oh no, they're still here. Ooh, it's sometimes hard to see red when they're behind structures. But good use of these hussars to tank while these Hand Cannoneers absolutely shred the Teutonic Knight to pieces. I don't think the Viper sees the Teutonic Knights. He must be wondering, how the hell did I lose 10 Teutonic Knights in the blink of an eye? Oh my god. Ugh, this is gross. 81 kills. Man, Team South looks like they are in a huge amount of trouble. It's a ogre. Can I count how many trees are left in the game? Yes, at the end I will do that. Kotal, remind me if I don't remember. I will zoom out. I mean, I'm assuming the game has to be ending at some point soon, right? Team North is starting to run away with army supply. They pushed into Red. Red has very little army to speak of. Less than 40 army supply, although exactly 40 army supply. But this Imperial Skirmisher, I think, is the MVP. Not any specific civ. I think just the general unit is the MVP in this game if Team North wins. Oh, but Team North pushing out here. And again, Team South, your trade so exposed. Kipchak Vietnamese combo is just so freaking powerful right now against whatever the Team South can throw at it. Where's the Treb? I thought red was hard to see. This green one is hard to see as well. Oh, look at the Viper. Look at the Viper saying, you know what? Keep your Drahmin. I'll take my cannon galleon with 14 range any day of the week. And now he's going up to Cavalier. Tech switch. Imperial skirmisher being researched for a Cumin as well. Because why the hell not? Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Team South. Their trade route. All the markets are gone. Oh no, Orange is collapsing. El Matador, what's his army supply? 45. What does he have? Only 17 cav archers, 22 hussars. What are his resources like? Lots of trash, very little gold. Let's see if he can withstand this assault. It looks like Team South is starting to collapse. Cavaliers with 6 melee armor. Engaging into Eagles that are not designed to take on Cavaliers that powerful. Okay, we've got full-on trash wars here. But somewhere, I see 26 Imperial Camel Riders. And they are streaming eastward to try to stop this Vietnamese aggression. But again, the Vietnamese with Chatra's 420 HP elephants, so tanky. And while the camels try to engage with their shitty Pierce armor, the Kipchaks, the Imperial skirmishers, are just shredding them to pieces. Yeah, I think it's time to call it. Timo calls it. Oh man, the stats are going to be so much fun. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculously fun game. Holy, what a fun game. Let's take a look at what was going on here. I mean, I think this was a bit of a mistake by Team South, or an oversight, not a mistake, an oversight. Could have easily have gotten into the trade route here. I mean, look how close the trade route is. So, a bit of an oversight there. Kotal, I will check the trees. Oh yeah, it's all the ships. First, I'm super happy we got to see the Drahmins. Okay, let's take a look at the tree count. What do we think? Probably 1 million? No. Yeah, 1.71 million trees. I don't know how that compares. Although I guess it's easy to find out, right? If we take a look at the total, if you add up all the wood that was jacked and add that to 1.7 million, you'll see exactly how much lumber there was to start the game. But oh my goodness, what a game. What a game. The Viper was dislodged twice. Not once, twice. And still came back with a vengeance. Who doesn't love to see elite Teutonic Knights fully upgraded? Oh yeah. Kotal, you're on Rage Forest, right? I don't know what this 339k. I think that's the HP, because each tree has 100 HP, right? Or 20 HP. But on this map, there you go, 1.71 million forests, tree units. I don't know what to call them. Planks of lumber, 2x4s. Our Cumin really, our Mayan really looked like he was going to hold the line there for a little bit, but completely collapsed. Team South, their trade route just so poorly placed. And they've collapsed in the east. They've collapsed in the west. A classic 2-on-2 versus 2-on-2. Let's take a look at the stats. See what's what. Economy. Let's take a look at the trade. Not that high, actually. Our Mayan with the most. Look at the Viper, though. Look at this. This is why he was stuck around. Look at the tribute he received. Just like our Byzantine. Viper getting 25,000 resources militarily. Oh, our Bohemian with those gunpowder units. 1,200 kills. Who's in second place here? Our Tatar with those cav archers. No, actually, it's Viper has the second total number of kills. That is incredible for a player who looked like he was about to get dislodged, and for a team that was basically on a 3 versus 4 for the longest time. Team North, fantastic play here. I mean, again, I think the MVP, not a specific Civ or Civ unit, but the Imperial Skirmisher, I think, because every Civ in the North had them. Teal had them, Purple had them. Actually, let me double check that. Yellow, Viper didn't have them. Vietnamese, of course, had them. Our Cuman had them. And our Bohemian had them. Whole 123 Imperial Skirmishers in production for our Bohemian. So that is the MVP of the game, I think. I'm going to give it to a generic unit, not a specific unit. Not that I'm in the habit of issuing MVPs, but I am starting to get messages that my internet is becoming wonky again. Mauricio, yes, you are unfortunately a little bit too late. Just a little bit. I'm going to end it here because, again, the internet is just crapping out on me tonight. But I'm planning a lot more this time, maybe a little earlier. If I can negotiate with the baby to go to sleep, I will definitely start streaming a little earlier. So, Mauricio, sorry, unfortunately, tonight I'm going to end it a little bit early. And yeah, everyone, thank you for joining. I apologize again for the multitude of internet connectivity issues, but yeah, I don't know what I can do against that. I don't think it's a YouTube issue. I think it's actually just a internet blurry. Part of it could be in good quality, but wow, what a fun game. Mauricio, if you have 10 minutes, go back on this specific game and go to the hour mark. We had Dramens in this lake, and they were crushing it. There were 2 Dramens that had something like 60 plus kills. Avinson, I'm hoping tomorrow or the next day will be the next one. Definitely one of those days. Tomorrow or the next one. And yeah. Lord Jaden, there will 100% be more. Not tonight. Not tonight, unfortunately, because I keep getting internet connectivity issues. So I'm just getting sick and tired of streaming in shitty quality for you guys. So I'm gonna log off. I'm going to come back either tomorrow or the next day. 100% one of those 2 days there will be another stream, and hopefully the internet will get better, or else I might have no choice but to get Starlink and pay, what is it, like $300 a month or something for that internet, and hope that it's much better than this one. So in any event, everyone, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. These were 2 fun games. This last one was just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But any game with the Viper who gets douched twice and still lives to tell the tale. Yeah, Mauricio, go back to around the hour mark. I'm supposed to say go back and watch the entire thing, but whatever. Go back literally 20 in-game minutes. And keep an eye on this lake in the center left of the map. And it was just so much fun. Those Dramens were just shredding everything. So in any event, everybody, have a great night. Thank you so much for joining, for commenting. There should be like a schedule. I wish there was. Before the baby, there was. I was streaming daily, every single day, 7 days a week at 7 p.m. Eastern. But the baby threw the schedule out the window. So now it's kind of, if I can get the baby down, I stream. But I think in the next day or two, 100% there will be another stream. And I will see everyone then. Thanks so much for joining, commenting. Please like the video. If you're kind of lurking in the background, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, everyone.